Hey everyone, I'm Angelo. Today I'm going to talk about Trump's usage of Twitter as a tool to bridge the gap that before social media were invented has divided politicians from citizens. So political life from social life. And in this video, I don't take any political stance. I want to make a disclaimer. We should take a step back and avoid the judgments that have been going around on Trump's politics and actions to analyze his communication. And what I want to highlight here is the style of his Twitter posts and how it changed throughout time, and really because I believe Trump is a good example to understand how social media enables politicians to increase discourse around them when it comes to relevant topics. And we can see a pattern in these posts. Here he says that it's freezing and snowing in New York and we need global warming, which is a very provocative statement, I rather say. And then here in 2017, later on, he talks about the weather again in New Year's Eve, which was very cold, and he emphasizes the word coldest. And I think this is a very small detail, but he could have used it as a strategy to make people feel understood physically. And then after, he uses also trillions of dollars as a big word on the screen, and it's in caps lock, which shows also how he wants to make people feel understood also economically. This was posted around the time of his decision to withdraw from the Global Climate Accord signed by President Barack Obama previously, and he argued that the deal hurt American businesses. So this clearly explains the tweet, which, in my opinion, is made to persuade the American people into thinking that he is willing to take care of their situation. And on Twitter, he does not engage in genuine conversation with citizens at all. I didn't see any response to comments or anything like that. However, in the recent years, he has been covering topics aimed at young people. An example of how he did this can also be seen in the way he engaged with Kanye West, as well as publicly mentioning the action of granting pardon to Lil Wayne and Kodak Black before leaving the presidency in January 2021. And apart from all the political discussions that surround him, I understand this last minute action before he left the presidency as a strategy, maybe to gain followers for the campaign that he then started in 2022, for example. And in general, his aim, I believe, is to form personal parasocial relationships with the citizens and distance himself from them. So, in order to get the people to see him as a normal American citizen, but also to make politics more liked by people. As of today, I found, for example, this recent post here where he seems to not be using those caps lock words anymore. He describes cold weather more neutrally. So this says it all. And I believe my concern is that US citizens may base their beliefs on politicians, or, for example, Trump in this case, based on what they see on profiles and on social media, while there's a lot more behind it. And a way people can directly influence political discourse is through everyday life, since on social media, the importance of topics can be minimized by everyone and by also other entertainment videos that pop up on our screens. But in real life, that's where the change happens. And in fact, his presidency is becoming questioned by more and more people, and we're seeing it happening and with the allegations from the Epstein files. But really, that is another story. I don't want to go on any political discourse, so I will end it here, and thank you for watching.